Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and to anyone new to my channel, welcome to my channel. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. It's been, over a month? Yeah, over a month since I posted on here, obviously. If you're new to my channel, you should know that I don't post often. I haven't really been in a crafting mood for a very long time. Obviously, 31 Days of Horrible Crafts series was a one-off kind of thing. I did that sort of something fun and challenging to myself, and also in solidarity with a couple of my friends who were also participating in that. And it was fun, but it was also very stressful. So, today I just wanted to sit down and chat with you. I'm working on tea light cards. You know, they're little cards that I make, and they have a set of 4 tea lights in them. They're really fun. I usually make them for Christmas or craft fairs and stuff, and I wanted to make some this year for my boss and some of my coworkers, but I figured now would be a great time to chat with you guys. I did already pre-cut a stack of these on my Cameo. I've already attached the acetate to the windows, that kind of thing. Just because this video is not going to be very long, but I also wanted to do a craft while I was talking with you guys, since apparently that's what this channel is now. I talk and I craft. So anyway, let's talk real quick about 31 Days of Horror. It was, like I said, it was a lot of fun, but it was also terribly stressful on me. Especially because, pardon me, like I said, you know, recently I haven't been, I guess, in a crafty mood. I don't really want to say crafting mood, but I haven't had inspiration. I guess that's a good word to use. I haven't been very inspired for the past, I don't know, 5 or so years. And it was fun, and I do think that I'm going to do it again in 2020, only next year I am planning it out and filming it a lot sooner than I did this year. This year I really just winged it. Which was not smart on my part. It was a last minute decision to, you know, to do that and that kind of thing. So, it will be coming back next year. I'm 99% certain that I will be doing it next year. Anyway, following that, you know, obviously, it was a lot. It was stressful. It was messy. Good God. You know, my craft room was a freaking disaster. Why can't I get this in right now? And with the changing of the seasons and having, you know, lost my mom. Hold on, I need scissors. My Cameo did not do a good job cutting these out. I think I need to alter my file. You know, with the changing of the seasons and having lost my mom last year in 2018, Christmas time and the holiday season, you know, Thanksgiving and all that is really kind of hard on me. And I know that it's also very hard on a lot of you guys, which is why I kind of wanted to discuss it a little bit here. So, the holidays are hard for a lot of people for a lot of reasons. And I just wanted to let you guys know, anyone who's dealing with that or has dealt with that, I just want to let you guys know that you are not alone. There are so many people that are dealing with seasonal depression, a lot of depression around the holidays. And yeah, I just wanted to, if you're struggling with that kind of stuff, find someone to talk to. Find someone that you can trust that will listen. I listen a lot for my friends, and they listen for me, and it's really nice during this time of year to have people in your life that you can trust, that you can talk to, that you can vent to, especially since the holidays are so hard on almost everyone. But that's one of the reasons that I haven't been posting on YouTube. Like, I think I can't remember if I mentioned this on here or not, but when my mom passed, I had purchased a new desktop computer, a new mirrorless DSLR camera. I think it's a DSLR. I don't know. It's a really nice, expensive camera. I purchased a new laptop so that I could edit. I purchased editing software because I really wanted to get back into doing YouTube. And I just never did. I could never get into it. So I totally forgot where I was going with that. That's my brain these days. Anyway. And then I did 31 Days of Horror. That's where I was going with it. Thank you. Thank you to whoever was thinking to themselves, you were talking about 31 days. That's one of the reasons that I did 31 Days of Horror, is because I thought, well, if I can do this, then that means that I can absolutely get back on YouTube and start posting videos like I had planned for the longest time. And then I finished 31 Days of Horror, fully expecting to continue to do stuff on here. And then I just never did. Like, the depression is real, y'all. But I did learn something about myself in that 31 Days of Horror experience, which is that I do have it in me to be able to complete a project like that. Which is why this year I decided to make Christmas cards for friends and family, mostly my mom's friends and their families. So I did that. I sent out, I think, like 18 or 19 Christmas cards on Tuesday. So those are going out to those people. And it felt good to accomplish that. And then I thought to myself, well, let's make some of these, you know, tea light cards. You know, friends of mine and family members. Well, I don't really have any family members, but friends of mine have always really enjoyed these tea light cards whenever I would make them. So I was like, well, let me go ahead and make some more this year for some of my coworkers and my boss and stuff. So I'm sure they would enjoy it. And it's a quick and easy and relatively cheap gift, you know. Like, these candles smell like cinnamon. And it doesn't say exactly. Oh, it does. Yeah, cinnamon spice. This is the scent of these candles. And I got this pack of them on Amazon for, I think, like $7 or something. Of 30, a pack of 30. So I thought that was a good deal. But anyway, yes, I'm making this for friends and family, but also because I just wanted to give you guys an update. And also, if you've watched this far, then you get to hear my latest paranormal experience. For those of you that were here for 31 Days of Horror, I shared all of my up-to-date, at that point, 31 Days of Horror, or 31 Days of Horror. See, this is my brain. It's just mush. My personal paranormal experiences that I have had in my life, along with other, you know, stories and stuff that were found on the internet. Anyway, on Tuesday, I was in my bedroom, and I keep my bedroom door cracked because we have cats, and that way the cats can go in and out of the bedroom freely. I don't have to worry, and also it still gives me that privacy. You know, it's not completely open, it's just cracked, and, you know, I don't feel fully exposed, I guess. So, I was in my room, watching YouTube, like I always do, because what else do you do when you're depressed but watch fucking YouTube and Netflix? And I was all alone in the room, or in the house, I should say, actually. The house. I was all alone in the house. All of my roommates had gone to work, and they all work in, oh no. They all work in the DC or Northern Virginia area. So they work, you know, a good distance away from us. We live in Maryland. And I was, like I said, I was watching YouTube. And, oh, by the way, the reason why this story is not nearly as cohesive as my 31 Days of Horror was is because I scripted all of that. Like, I wrote all of it down and read off a script in case you were unaware. Anyway, sitting in bed, watching YouTube, and my door's cracked, and it was really dark outside on Tuesday. It was really overcast and cloudy. But there was like the faintest gray light in the hallway, and that was from my roommate's windows across the hallway from me. They leave their door open, obviously, for the cats as well. We all leave our doors open for the cats. Are you not going in? Anyway, so I'm sitting there, and I hear someone walking up the stairs. My bedroom's on the second floor. My roommates, well, two of my roommates and their daughters are also on the second floor, their bedrooms. And then we have a third roommate who lives in a lofted space upstairs. And the stairs going up to the second floor are wooden, and then the stairs going up to the loft are carpeted. And I hear what sounds like my roommate who lives up in the lofted space walking up the stairs. You know that swishing sound that like windbreakers make when they rub together? It's like a shh, 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 shh kind of sound. It sounded like that. It sounded just like her pants that she has to wear for work. So I hear, you know, that sound walking up the stairs, and I'm thinking, oh great, she's home, you know, whatever. And I kind of look through the crack of my door, and although it's very dark, like I said, there's like a hint of a gray light shining on the other side of the crack. And I see a shadow pass like across that light. So, like I can't see who it is, but I can see that the light on the other side is obviously obscured by whoever it is. And then I hear them proceed to walk all the way up the stairs to the loft. This is not wanting to stay shut. Oh, come on. Again, totally normal. She works different hours each week, kind of like I do. I'm going to put a little bit of tape on this. And it, you know, normally she'll stop and say hey, but she didn't, which was fine. Didn't bother me one bit. Then, probably about, I don't know, 15 minutes later, I get a notification on my phone from our doorbell camera that tells me that that someone had rung the doorbell. And so I look at the app, I see that a delivery had been dropped off. You know, they drop it, ring the doorbell, that kind of thing. And I didn't bother to go down there because we have a nice, secure neighborhood. And you know, we're just not worried about people picking up packages outside of our door. We're kind of lucky for that. But then, I don't know, probably 15 minutes after that, I go downstairs to grab something to drink, and I say, well, while I'm down here, I might as well just go ahead and go grab the package that was dropped off. So when I do that, I notice that my roommate's Jeep that she drives is not parked where she normally parks it. So I thought, well, that's kind of strange, but maybe she left and, or maybe, you know, maybe she came in and then left and just hasn't come back yet. So I go back up to my room, and then I start thinking about it, and I pull up the ADT footage again, and her Jeep wasn't in the ADT footage either. So I was like, well, okay, let's give it the benefit of the doubt. And I texted her and I said, hey, did you come home and then leave again? And she texted me back and was like, no, I'm still at work. I'm leaving here shortly. And she works in the heart of Washington, D.C. proper, which at that time of day, it would have taken her at least, I don't know, like an hour to get home. So I thought, well, that's kind of scary because I legit saw, you know, what looked like, and the light that I could see through the doorway was, you know, it's not a short light by any means, if that makes sense. So like if the doorway is this tall, the gray light was up here, so it was like head level that I could see through the doorway. And obviously that gray light disappeared and came back as if someone had walked in front of it. So I got kind of freaked out, and I pulled up my ADT app again, and I looked at all of the cameras that we have for the house, and there was no signs of anyone coming in or leaving, and there was also no alert saying, you know, basement window open or garage door open, nothing like that. So needless to say, your girl had a panic attack, and my other roommate, the one with the daughters, came home, and at this point I had already like yelled into the abyss to see if anyone was there, and when I got no answer, I decided to shut my door and lock it just for good measure. And she came home probably about 10 minutes after I did that, and came up to my room because I had gotten a package, which obviously I was not leaving my room to go get. And I told her what had happened, and we, you know, checked out the entire house, and of course nothing was there. So anyway, I think I have a shadow person in my house now, which is lovely. And of course, because I'm talking about it, you know something else is bound to happen. And when it does, I don't know if I'll be on here to talk to you guys about it, because I don't know when the hell I'm ever going to be uploading. You know, make plans and never keep to them. So yeah, that was my most recent paranormal thing that happened. Either that or we've got somebody living in our house that we don't know about, which I doubt. because we checked everywhere. Anyway, what do you guys think? Aren't these so cute? So, like, you know, it's a card. And then sometimes I also will fold down this corner to make like a pocket for a tag to slide in instead. Or you could use it for a gift card holder. Just make that pocket and put a gift card in it. Yes! Anyway, I just wanted to hop on here. This is obviously not going to be edited in any kind of fashion. Sorry about that. I'm just too fucking lazy to do it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you again for sticking around with me if you were here for 31 Days of Horror. I'm going to apologize in advance for not uploading to this channel. If and when I do, I hope that you will be here to watch it. I hope you guys have a wonderful holiday season, whatever you celebrate, and take care. Thanks again, guys. Bye.